What's up? Today I will be showing you how I use this Marley braid hair extensions to do the faux locks. This is called Marley color 1, which means it's black. I'm not sure how many inches, but it's shoulder length. Yeah, I bought this at International Cosmetics and it costs 80 rand a pack. This is what it looks like. It feels like afro-ish, like 4C-ish hair. This is it. This is the texture. This is what it comes out looking like in the packet. So it's already like in sort of like in singles. So I just take one and split the ends to make it easier for me to crochet. Just use your fingers or your hands to just separate the ends so that the hair can like flow into, you know, into what you want. So yeah, just split the ends nicely so that you can you know, crochet the hair nicely. Next, I will be using some old hair extensions that I had left over. Just take one little piece. It doesn't have to be too thick. You just need it to be able to crochet your hair right up until the end, and that is the crochet needle that I will be using. Okay, okay, that side is kind of dark. Let me try this side. So you just put the crochet needle push it in there, and then use the little piece of extension. It can be it doesn't necessarily have to be straight. It can be like any type of leftover extensions that you had. If you don't have a leftover, you can just buy one pack of whatever brand that you want to use. So just put that through, and then you're gonna braid it into your hair. I did this style about a few weeks back. What you call what's the word I'm looking for? The singles, my hair, the plaited, what you call. I did this a few weeks back, so I just washed my hair that day so that I can do the faux locks. So after braiding that, you're just gonna crochet the one piece into your hair like this. Easy does it. And when you plait your hair now, you don't want to tighten it too much, because it kind of hurts when you're pulling the Marley hair through like that. So you don't want it to be too tight, because you're gonna pull your precious little scalp and it's gonna hurt. So you pull it, and you need one really long side and one short side, and then you're just basically wrapping the Marley hair around. Wrap it like two times or so at the start, not too thick because you don't want it to be a knot, and then you basically just wrap all the way around, all the way down. And when you're busy wrapping, just make sure that the hair is overlapping, because you don't want the hair underneath to end up sticking out when you're done. So just continue wrapping all the way down, nice and tight, so that it doesn't come loose. See, this is why I use the other fiber, because my hair isn't that long, so I need something to hold on to, something to wrap around, something to wrap the Marley hair around. Okay, let me just fix that because I see a knot there. Let me just fix that. Okay, there we go. Just continue wrapping. Make sure that it's overlapping and it's nice and tight. Okay, when I reach the end, I just left a little bit of hair, and then I kind of wrapped it upward. Just wrap it upward so that it doesn't come loose as easily. Just wrap it upward like that. So you see, you don't have to tie it or anything, it's already set. So because I was twisting, the braid kind of just twisted, so I was just loosening it up a bit. And then at the end, just chop off whatever's left over of the hair you used underneath. And then I used a lighter to just burn the tip, just to, you know, make double sure that it doesn't come loose. Just a little dab to kind of blend what was the hair underneath with the Marley braid. And there you have it. That's one. It's just a lot easier to do the single plaits on your whole head before you start with the faux locks. I did these, as I said earlier, I did these a few weeks back, and then I just washed it and did the faux locks on that day. So there you have it. Each lock took me about 7 to 8 minutes to complete, and I think I did pretty good. Especially considering it's my first time ever doing these faux locks on myself. I think I did a pretty good job. So you see on this one, this braid is loose-ish, so it didn't hurt as much as the one in front, because I refreshed the ones in front. That's why they were a little tight. So that's why I said that don't braid your hair tight. Make sure that it's a little loose here at the at the scalp. So there you go. Make sure you have one long end and one really short end, and wrap it twice around the start. And remember to twist upward to wrap the hair upward from the ends. So there we have it. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. My arms are feeling it. My arms are killing me. This is a workout, guys. It's not for the faint-hearted at all. I felt the pinch sana when I did this one, because the braid was tight. So when I pulled the Marley hair through, it was sore. So a reminder yet again, when you are plaiting your hair, do not plait it tight. The braid itself can be tight, but make it loose each, because one, it has to be loose so that you can pull the hair through, and two, when you are twisting, when you are wrapping like so, it ends up pulling at your skull. So there you go, wrapping back upwards. Doesn't really matter, it doesn't really matter how far up, but as long as you just do it this way, your thing, the lock, won't come loose. If you notice here that the hair at the that I wrap upwards is longer now, because I made the one side much shorter, so the lock was long, so I had more hair to wrap upwards. And it's still fine, it's still fine, it's still a lock. It doesn't make much of a difference, it's just the way that I did it. Last one, yay, yo! Hi Sana, this was a mission. Hey, the things we do for our beauty charm. So just to recap, you take your crochet needle and you faka there your little piece of extension, and you braid it onto your own hair. If you have shorter hair, you will have to use a thicker piece and braid it longer, like at least the length of what you want your lock to be, and then split the ends to make the what you call flow, so there are no knots and tangles when you are busy twisting and wrapping the marley hair. And then you take your crochet needle again, put the hair through, have one short end and one long end. It doesn't matter how short you make it, but don't make it now too short and then your lock slips out. Come now, and then you twist it 1, 2 against the roots, and then you start wrapping ever so carefully to make sure that you are covering the hair underneath. Try to open up or spread the marley hair to make sure that it overlaps and it covers the hair underneath nicely. Twist and wrap tightly so that your lock doesn't come loose. And then when you get to the end, when you've reached your desired length, start twisting the remaining hair upwards. That way your lock doesn't come loose, and what's nice about the texture of this hair is that you don't have to tie or anything. And now I am going to use a candle to burn the tips, and I'm going to do them one by one, because if I cut everything and burn burn it after, I was afraid that I'm gonna miss a few, and then I have to bend them as I find them. So just doing it one by one was more convenient for me. So there you have it, guys. That is how I did my faux locks for the very first time. Yay! As I pat myself on the back. I hope I was as descriptive as possible with this tutorial, and I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this far, for watching it till this far, and I do hope you enjoyed it. And please share and subscribe. Yes, and subscribe and like and comment, and yes, do the things that need to be done.
This isn't what I pictured, babe. I didn't bring myself to wander alone. It should have been you all alone. But in our age, people don't understand unconditional love. For better or worse, or until